All right, hi everybody, my name is Bridget. I'm a second-year computer science major, and this is what scared me during my first year dealing with the career fair as a first-year student. It's a pretty intimidating thing because I arrived at Cal Poly with no programming experience and certainly no resume, both of which were pretty a big deal. This room is also a big deal. This is the career fair for fall days 1 and 2. And this is intimidating for everybody, but certainly if you're a first year with no experience, no resume, it's kind of scary as a freshman, and here's why. Here's the first day of school, September 21st, and there on October 6th is the computing career fair, followed by the 2 days of the fall career fair. And October 5th is the day that actually matters because that's the day when you realize, oh, you're going to have a hard time because you have no work experience. You have nothing to show recruiters. You don't have, a resume. Because that's actually how first few weeks of college actually work. When you're a freshman, your job is not to, do really impressive things. You could have spent the first few weeks of college doing really impressive stuff, like programming and realizing, how college works, but instead you went to VG's and watched Netflix because that's what the first week is for. You spent your time doing this instead. You spent your time probably breaking up with your high school significant other or making mistakes at campus dining. You were not focused on career. Oh no. I'm gonna go back for a minute. Let's see. There we go. Let's try again. Okay, so it turns out that recruiters expect your resume to be said, no one actually wants to hire you yet, and no one warned you about it, and no one believes in you yet. But it's the yet part that's the actual important part, because even though you're kind of upset about it, there's plenty of time left to figure out what to do to fill your resume, make yourself look kind of hireable, and put your time, use your time in a good way. So let's go over what you can do to improve your resume at any grade level, especially as a first year. You're gonna want to create and maintain a list of all the impressive stuff you've ever done. So this is, volunteer work, this is, any steady jobs you've had, your major, current coursework, planned coursework, maybe your GPA, it depends. And then once you do start applying to places, you want to not have Agent Smith identical resumes. You want to customize your resume for what position you're applying to, because a resume for a summer position, at a desk job is going to look different from one computing. And I hope I'm not the first to break it to you that your ACT and SAT, if you're a first year, don't matter at all. I haven't said the phrase College Board in 2 years. No one wants to look at your SAT. I'm glad it was impressive a while ago, but it isn't anymore. I also hope I'm the first to say, if you lie on your resume and you get caught at your job, someone's going to give you a raise because they're so impressed by your lying skills. That's not true at all. Your secret spy skills are totally going to get you in trouble. Lying is bad. You don't have to lie on your resume to put impressive stuff on it. There's something that you've done in your past that's impressive enough to give to an employer to show that you're, a good human being and that you want to work and that you want to focus. But taking a step back, design is super important. If your resume looks like garbage, probably no one's gonna want to read it, and if no one reads it, I don't know that anyone can hire you. So you want to show it to a lot of people, be sure that people generally like it, and use social media in a good way. You don't have to delete your Facebook. You can use it so that people will look at it and actually be impressed with what you're doing in your life. So post projects, get a LinkedIn, connect to people you think are impressive or cool. Quick memo. If you are a first year, especially if you have no experience in your major, the point of making a resume right now is not to actually get a job with it. It's to have one, and then you're going to fill it with all the cool stuff that you do later, because no one's actually going to hire you for a while. But that's okay, because having a job is not something you need to do right now. You don't have to be the cool kid at the career fair. You can go to a startup career fair. You can start a project with your friends. You can do something different. Startup career fairs are a great idea, by the way. Anyone's looking for you. You can volunteer at a summer program and teach kids cool things related to your major, like how to program or how to do engineering, how to build a bridge. Teach yourself some applicable skills so that one day you can actually go to the career fair and then someone will be interested in you. Because you just go anyway. Even if you're not going to get hired, Go to the career fair and talk to people, get experience with recruiters, because when they recognize that you're putting in the time and effort to try to get employed, they respect that. And one day, someday, when you have that resume, someone will recognize you for the charm bomb that you are and hire your beautiful self. Thank you.